I like that one. I like that one.
Well, I mean, confession, I don't think I'm very disciplined. What I do think I am is I am not the traditional disciplined person.
Oh, you are. To be an entrepreneur, you've got to be disciplined. We're just disciplined in different areas.
The hack is, what would you be doing if not this?
Welcome to Spotlight Voices. My name is Natalia Nicholson, and we are coming to you with all the amazing speakers this October at the Top 100 Most Powerful Black Women Summit. We are featuring 100 women delivering some amazing masterclasses, and today I have got the wonderful Savannah here with me. So without further ado, Savannah, I would love if you could just introduce yourself and just give us a little bit of a background from, maybe childhood up to present day, not literally, but just give everybody a snapshot of, what life looks like for you.
So hi, my name is Savannah Frierson. I am from the southern United States, primarily South Carolina, by way of Georgia, all that good stuff. I was raised down in the South, like I said, and went to school up north in Boston at a little school called Harvard University, and graduated from there with a degree in African and African American Studies and English. And from then on, I have been in the publishing industry in one way or another for the past 20 plus years. So I've been a proofreader, I've been a freelance editor, I've been an author, and now I am segueing into being a coach, not just for people in publishing, but that is one of my areas. And in addition to that, I was able to release about 25 titles so far, and still have more coming. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing so far.
That is absolutely big time. So can I ask, Savannah, what was that pivotal moment for you as an entrepreneur where it was like, do you know what, drop the mic, I'm going to go and do my own thing, I'm going to be an entrepreneur, start my own business? What was that moment that you made that decision? What did it look like for you?
It looked like frustration, because I didn't want to do it. I did not want to have to do it myself, but I realized early on during the submission process, because I was trying to go the traditional route initially to be published, I realized that the publishing industry, or the traditional publishing houses and that ecosystem, was not able to understand what I was trying to put out in the world. In fact, it was this rejection email from an agent. I'll never forget it, because I had passed the initial round of queries and gave her the first 3 chapters. She liked those, and then she requested the full manuscript. And then she replies back to me saying, I'm not sure that I can, unfortunately, we're going to have to reject your manuscript because your book talks about race too much.
Oh, wow.
Now, mind you, this book is about 2 friends of different races who reconnect on a newly integrated college campus in 1960s Georgia.
You couldn't actually make this stuff up if you wanted to, by the way.
I'm really not sure how you could not have race be a focal point of that story. But what really frustrated me was that we went through all of these rounds. So if people don't know what a submission is, you have to give the agent a synopsis of the story, which means, so she's had an opportunity to see that race was going to be pivotal in the query letter, in the synopsis, in the first 3 chapters, and then obviously in the full manuscript. So for her to come back and tell me that, I realized, oh no, there's nobody in the publishing industry at that time, this is 2006, 2007, who would be able to do justice to this book the way I would need it to be done. And so I figured, if somebody's gonna mess it up, it should be me.
I love that.
Like, if I'm gonna do something wrong, if something's gonna go wrong with it, it needs to be for me, because at least I know what I want to say and to whom I want to say it, and I'm not afraid to do it. And so that's what happened. And I really didn't want. I did not want to be an entrepreneur at all. I was really trying to have somebody else be able to pay me and I'll be done with it. But nah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, unfortunately, I think a lot of Black women understand I got to do it myself, and that's kind of how I got there. And
we have to do a lot of things ourselves.
Yeah, and luckily, things have changed since then. Like, people, in fact, there was a period that people really wanted, diverse voices in publishing, and that was great to see. And I'm glad that folks who started after me didn't have the same kind of friction that I had to deal with. But it was really just, oh no, this is not going to work. And I'm also glad that it was that kind of rejection, because it told me that it wasn't my skill or my ability that was the problem.
And I think that's a problem when it comes to a lot of Black female entrepreneurs. There's that imposter syndrome part where it feels like, okay, is it me? Is it personal to me? And then, there's that part of it's actually about race. It's actually about highlighting us. Even right now, I find in the DEI space that, I sometimes feel like it's like, oh, here we go again, the race card. Here we go again. It's the Black people feeling a particular way, or like it's this tick box exercise of like, we need the diversity, but not too much. Can you adapt it? And within that process, you can just lose a piece of yourself. You can lose your authenticity. Like I said, it can knock your confidence. You feel like, is it something personal against yourself? It can do so many things. So irrespectively that you've gone through that, and yes, it might have gotten better as time's gone along for others of us because they want more diverse publishing, your work is still very much being looked at for a broader and mass market and not your niche market. And I'm guessing from hearing what you're saying, that's probably one of the reasons why you even do what you do. Malcolm X always said, if you want to hide something from Black people, put it in a book. But the problem we've now got is that we are being gatekept and censored. So how do we go about being able to, tell our stories or put our knowledge together and be able to get that out? And I guess the only way is self-publishing, right?
What is it? Control the means of production? Yes.
Yeah. And the thing about a book gives you so much authority, especially in terms of what I do within digital marketing. A book allows you to establish your authority. It enables you to be able to give your thoughts, your knowledge, your wisdom, and pass them on to others. A book is a really great way for people to get to know who you are and learn more about you. So, Savannah, what can we learn and watch out for in your masterclass? If you could tell the audience, that would be amazing.
In my masterclass, I'm going to touch on authenticity and artificial intelligence. And mainly from my perspective, because I don't believe in having prescriptive, ways of doing things, because we're all different people and we all approach things differently. And from my perspective, I'm really interested and dedicated to making sure that people work in alignment with what they do the best, how they do it the best way, and what gives them the least amount of friction to getting to where they want to go. And so I feel like showing that by example is a good way of seeing how this could work in real time. I'm basically the use case I'm going to be presenting. And so hopefully when people, see the keynote, they'll have a new sense of, or a firmer sense of, I can do it the way that I'm going about it. I might just need some help of refining that, or really identifying the best way possible of how to get that alignment that I'm seeking.
That is absolutely amazing. I feel like one of the best ways to learn is by giving examples. It's one of the things that always gives me an advantage in the classroom is that I use analogies. I use the example of what I do, others do, and be able to talk someone through it so you can see it. When you can see it, when you can talk something and you can explain it and you can get the person to see it in their mind, that's actually where the magic happens, and that's where you learn the absolute most, because you're not just taking on board advice and feeling really pumped up after a masterclass. You're actually understanding how you can use what's being taught to you within your scenario and within your business. So that's absolutely amazing that you're doing that for the audience. So if you are someone that, you know, wants to assert your authority, you really want to be able to write a book. A book is something that really does make you level up. It gives people a piece of you. It allows you to educate, inform, inspire, entertain, all at the same time, and get someone to really read and propel using a system that you've got. And a book is one of the best ways to do that. And as Black female entrepreneurs, we don't want to dull ourselves down. We shouldn't have to take it down a notch to suit a mass market, especially if your audience is other Black female entrepreneurs. You want to be able to connect with them and you want to be able to write and talk freely. Love the fact, Savannah, that you're going to be touching on AI. I don't think the audience realizes the importance of understanding how to use AI when you're doing a book. AI has been a massive game changer, and as we move forward, yes, you do have to learn to be on the right side of it, but at the same time, when it comes to a book, the one thing that AI cannot replicate is the human part of us. And for you to be able to really connect with an audience, you cannot write a book through AI. And Savannah's really going to be able to show you, you know, what AI has done for the self-publishing industry, how to use it, when to use it, and when not to use it. So I'm mega excited, Savannah, for having you. And I'm just really, we're really blessed that you're going to be running a masterclass. And as all of you can hear, Savannah's experience and what she's going to take you on, and the hands-on learning you're going to get from her masterclass, and being able to, you know, adapt what she's going to show you what happened in her business into yours, is going to be a game changer. So, Savannah, I've got a quick fire round session of questions that I would love for you to answer. Okay. Savannah, the quick fire question round for you. There's some things that we want to know about you. Coffee or tea in the morning?
Neither.
Love it. What do you drink in the morning?
It would be a hot chocolate with coffee in it if I need a boost.
We call that a mocha here in the UK, by the way. When you come to the UK, I'm going to treat you to one. Love it. Are you a morning person or night owl?
I am a morning person that turns into a night owl when I'm in the zone.
That's a typical entrepreneur's answer. One word to describe this season of your life right now.
Winter.
Ooh, I actually like that. Winter is when you start preparing for the sun to come out. I gotcha. A book or a podcast that you're in love with right now?
I've been listening to a lot of astrology podcasts from various different creators, and yeah, the reading part is still a struggle for me right now because of,
I hear you, girl.
Why I'm in the fall/winter season of my life. But yeah, and I like the astrology because it kind of, I know some people think it's not true, or, you know, it's fun to think about, but there's just something about, you know, these planets are huge. Yeah. Everything has an energy. And I just think there's something to be said about, you know, learning about yourself in different ways. Yeah. So I'm really open to doing that. So I'm like, why not astrology? Let's see how that goes.
I love that. And everything is interconnected somehow. Yeah. Every single facet of life. I love that. A mantra that you live by?
Right now, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
For any of you,
like, okay, and and then after that, so what do I do with what this is? But right now, it's just, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I love that. Any of you watching this, we need to do a behind the scenes today, because me and Savannah have had power cuts, we have had cameras failing, we have had Zoom not working, and we have managed to still pull this off. So there's something in the universe that means that we're getting this out. Next question, your favorite physical activity?
Sleeping. If it's not sleeping, then walking, and that has a special meaning now after everything I've been going through. So walking.
Yeah, okay, I get that. And the last but not least is the biggest discipline hack that you can give.
Well, I mean, confession, I don't think I'm very disciplined. What I do think I am is...
oh, you are? To be an entrepreneur, you've got to be disciplined. We're just disciplined in different areas.
Yeah. So, like, I am not the traditional disciplined person, but I think that the hack is, what would you be doing if not this?
Ooh, I like that one.
And that really gets me back on track. It's like, you're right.
I like that one. I think I might take that one for myself. Well, Savannah, it's been an absolute pleasure. We have had a glitchy day, and I think we're going to be speaking about this day for years to come. I'm super excited to have you as a part of the summit. If you are someone looking to, write in a book, want to publish a book, you want that authority, you want to understand how to do it, okay, Savannah is your girl. Please make sure you check out the masterclass. You're going to have a great experience, and her masterclass is incredibly hands-on, so the learning curve is going to be super high. I can't wait. I'm going to be attending it myself. Savannah, thank you so much for being here with me today, and I've got no doubt that we'll be having more conversations online, so thank you very much.
Absolutely. Have a good one. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.